morning, everybody. Welcome back. I've come to a graveyard. When I was looking on Google Maps, it looked a lot bigger. But this place is quite small. It appears to be more newer graves than older graves. A tiny little church. What a beautiful morning. Good morning, spirits. My name is Dave. I've come here to communicate with anyone that's willing to do so. I see there's a lot of newer graves than older graves here. Does that mean there's a lot of still new energy around? Is there anybody able to come forward and talk to me? I'm not here to harm anybody. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. And likewise, I don't wish to be harmed. I'm only here to come and chat to anyone that wants to. Anyone that wants to come forward, please do so. Oh, I suspect this is a child's grave. Oh no. I just saw the bears there and I thought a child, but it's not. When I say newer graves, I mean some of them are 2000s, a lot of them are 1980s, 1990s. Obviously, I don't want to put my camera on anybody's windows, but if you look slightly to the left there, could you imagine living there? You look out your window and that's your view. Well, as you can see, I'm on a hill. Thankfully, it's not a windy day. Now here's some more older graves here. I thought these were still the newer ones. Look at that, 1864. Any spirits here that want to come forward? I've got a device on my chest called a microphone. Some of you might know what that is, some of you might not. It basically just records your voice. If you come close to me, talk into it. Hopefully it should pick up your voice. I don't suppose anybody here, meaning the older graves, gets many visitors now. You probably see people coming to visit the more recent graves. Maybe he's wishing for a bit of company yourself. Well, that's what I'm here for. You know, people that have not had visitors here for a long time. Maybe all of your family have passed on. So you can come forward and talk to me. Is anybody here? Anybody here want to come forward and tell me your name? Oh, look at this one, guys. Samuel and Flora Roby, or Robbie, died aged 10 months old. And Ambrose died 10 years and 6 months. Man, didn't stand a chance. If 10 years old dying wasn't bad enough, only 10 months old. Spirits, if any of you here are feeling a bit lonely, you've not had visitors before for a long, long time, come and follow me. I don't mind. You can come and have a little wander around with me. I'm seeing lots of gaps in between graves as well. So if I'm walking over anyone's grave, it's not intentional. Man, look at these, can't even read them. What is that? Is that a grave? Wow, look at this one, guys. This is the oldest one, I believe. Died June the 28th, 1780. And another one underneath, 1787. (1792). Oh, aged 11 years old, another child. Well, I didn't expect to see graves from the 1700s, and I have been looking for older graves. Considering the age, these headstones are in real good condition. Are there any spirits following me? You can. Man, this looks a really, really old church. I didn't actually Google information, if I'm honest. I try not to Google too much information because I don't want it to sort of influence the investigation. I just sort of look for locations now. Sometimes if I'm in the mood I might look up on a bit of history, but this one I didn't actually look up to see how old it is, but looking at the stonework on it, it's pretty old. But I guess by the age of that grave, this church dates at least to the mid 1700s. I mean, I could be wrong, but my money's on the mid 1700s, or even earlier. So I'm seeing dates here, the 1950s, 1970s. I'm suspecting I'm walking on graves with no headstones, looking at the ground. Spirits, I've got a bell here. Nobody has ever set the bell off. If I put this on top of this grave, I mean no disrespect, if anyone could come forward and tap it, that will just let you know that you're here with me. Would anybody be able to come forward, tap the bell? If you tap it, I can take that as an answer to any question. Yes, for the sound of the bell. Elsie Mabel, George Thomas, 1967 and 1979. So if Elsie or George are willing to come forward, would you be able to tap the bell? I'll be impressed because no one's done it yet. Mary, Stanley, Ernest. The reason I'm reading out the names, guys, because obviously I'm going to bring out the spirit talker. I want to see if there's any relevant names. Can't even read that one. Looks like Francis. Maybe George as well. Got a Betsy. So I'm reading out some names that are, I mean, the odd name has come up on this spirit talker before, but there's a few here that I'm reading that hasn't. So how about spirits? You come through, maybe see your name on this device. Now, I've not had an Elsie or a Francis before. I've not had a Stanley or a Betsy. I believe I've had a Mary. I've definitely had Elizabeth. I'm seeing over there in the distance.
Saw torture.
Soul torture. I don't think there would have been any soul torture here, would there? I mean, this place dates back obviously the 1700s, but yeah. Is there any spirits here? Can you tell me the history of this place?
I'm really here.
Well, that's good to know. Would you be able to come forward and show me? Could any spirits tell me what went on in this area? Was it a mining area? Was it a mining area? Or was it a farming place? Would a spirit be able to come forward and tell me your name? Like you say, my name is Dave. And I mean no harm, like I said before. I don't wish to be harmed. You've got my full respect.
The lady attacks people.
The lady attacks people.
We enjoy the company.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoy the company. That's what I'm here for, to come and have a little chat with you. I'm just here to see if anyone is able to come forward and talk to me. So, yes. Which lady attacks people? Could you give me the lady's name? Is it possible you could give me the lady's name who attacks people? It was the lady a witch? Or is she a bad person anyway?
Go down.
Go down where? I was about to go down and put the K2 just there. So spirits, you've got 3 devices now. The bell, like I say, you just have to tap the top of the bell. You got the device in my hand. Actually, you've got 4 devices. You got the device on my chest that'll record your voice. Well, there's the camera. And the device I put against the grave with the light on, it detects electromagnetic fields, EMF for short. The light is currently on a stable green, but if you touch it, you'll make the lights flicker. I'll get another device out for you.
I can use this.
Are you on about the phone in my hand? Feel free, keep talking.
You have nightmares.
I have some weird dreams, but I don't have nightmares, not for a long time. As you guys can see, it is completely still. I mean, the tiniest of breeze. So no wind or nothing should trigger this off. Purely being touched is the only way this is going to go off. Now, how about if I put this here next to Mary? So now you got more.
Judas Cradle.
Judas Cradle. Okay, no idea. Is that someone's name? Right, now you've got several devices, spirits. The camera, like I say, the microphone, the phone.
Go right.
If I go right, I'm going to go into someone's backyard. And I've got about 2 foot behind my camera, so I can't go right. Are you on about towards the hedge?
Cool.
It is pretty cool.
Food. Tranquility. Noah.
Well, the spirit talker is very active. So after go right, it said cool, food, tranquility, and Noah. Is there a spirit of Noah in this graveyard?
Standing behind you. This is my land.
Okay. Well, I've turned around, so you're now standing in front of me. If you are, could you show yourself? Would you be able to show yourself in front of the camera? If I can't see you here in the moment now, when I go back home, I can look at the footage that's recording and maybe I can see your image on the camera. If you do that and you stand in front of the camera and show yourself, then I can see you, I can look at you. Because I'm here to find out what it's like when you pass over and you go into what we call the spirit world or heaven. I want to know where that is. It's not up in the sky, I don't believe. I think you go on a different plane, a different dimension.
Children are playing.
Yeah, I'm going to take that one as irrelevant because that just comes up quite often. Unless it is relevant. Are there children? Well, there's children buried here. We've just seen the graves, haven't we? But I wouldn't have thought the children would want to play where they're buried. I would have thought they'd want to visit back to where they were when they were alive. Unfortunately, the 10-month-old baby wouldn't even remember even being alive, I would have thought. But the question is, I've asked before, when you die in the spirit world, do you still go on and age? I mean, if the 10-year-old died, let's say 40 years ago, would that 10-year-old be now 50?
I'm making those noises.
Ah, somebody grinding
I'm attached.
or sawing. What are you attached to? Are you attaching yourself to me? Well, yeah. When a spirit dies, like I say, about 40 years ago, 10-year-old, would they be 50 now? Do they age in the spirit world? But then if it did, you would just age and age and age and age. Because we believe when you die, you live on infinity in the spirit world. So there's so many questions to ask. Is that the case? Or do you just stay at the age? Or do you grow to the age where you should have eventually died and you stay at that age? There's so many questions. But yes, the spirit that was standing behind me, I mean, are you still with me? Would you be able to touch the metal?
Your hair.
My hair. I ain't got no hair. I have on my face, on my chin. I used to have long hair. But yeah, would any spirit be able to touch that device with the aerial? If you touch it, I'll give you a demonstration. That's all it does, just makes a noise. It will let me know that you're with me. It's the same with the bell. If you tap the bell.
Evelyn.
Evelyn. Now I do believe I've had Evelyn before.
Footsteps follow.
I've not seen an Evelyn on a gravestone as yet. Now Betsy is an unusual, it's not an unusual name, but if you said that name, I'd be impressed. Another Edith, plenty of Williams, James, Olive. There's a Charlotte, 2 Charlottes.
Joy.
It is a joy to be here. I must admit, today is an absolutely glorious day. You know, had I known today was going to turn out weather-wise, I'd like to have gone to Cannock Chase, to be honest, because I need to go back there. But having said that, I'm just as happy being here with you lot.
Francis.
Right, I'm getting lots of names now, and I did ask for names in fairness. But I need something else to show your presence. I need some interaction if you can, please. As I say, it's called a REM pod with a metal aerial. If you touch it, it'll bleep. Tap the bell. And of course there's the K2 with a light on it. I mean, ultimately, yes, you could show yourself to me. If you come close to me and talk into the microphone, as I say, I'll hear your voice. But I'd love to be able to hear you talking to me in the moment. Would anybody be able to step forward? Step forward and stand next to me and talk to me? of the children still around here that are buried here? Are you with your families? Are you in a better place now? Ooh. I'd like to think whatever I just saw is picked up on the camera. Turn
I
around.
worked here.
You worked here. What did you do here? Was you a vicar or a priest? I'd like to think what I just saw is on camera because I'm looking in the screen and I can see a wide angle shot of the church left and right. On the right hand side of the church, as I turned around, I'd just seen a white figure. It was like the last moment of the figure going behind the edge, the hedge. Is there a spirit with me?
Abigail.
Abigail. I like that name.
My name is Ethel. Smith.
As I just said, the wide angle lens, but I might have been, because it's so bright and sunny, I can barely see, even though my glasses had gone dark.
I am Damien.
You were Damien. Hello, I'm Dave. So yeah, I'm not sure if that did pick up the church. I might have had the camera too much to the right. Obviously, I'll go over there in a bit and have a look.
Nanny.
Right, I've turned the spirit talker off because it is just spilling out loads of names. Which is good if it is the actual spirits that are coming forward. So are any spirits able to come forward and manipulate any of these devices? This light with the green light, come forward and touch it if you can. You'll just make the lights flicker from the green up to the yellow, the orange, depending on how strong you are. Maybe it's to the red. I've had some spirits in the past that are able to do that. It is completely deadly still morning. Knock it over. No, I'd be impressed if you could do that. I'm suspecting that old man in the background works here. I could be wrong, but just by his presence. Spirits, by way of communicating, he might have just been passing through, in fairness. By way of communicating through this device with a light on, would you be able to tell me, am I okay here? Am I safe here? Or does anybody here mean me any harm? If you could push the device over, like I say, I'd be well impressed. Or just make the lights flicker up to a different colour. The stronger you are, or the closer you can get to it, well, nothing has triggered any of the devices. The spirit talker could be just jargon coming out of what I've called a word bank. Maybe this graveyard is just quiet and peaceful. Is it? Or is it not? So I thought with the newer graves, I say newer graves, more recent in comparison to the 17th and 18th century ones, there might have been a little bit more stronger energy. Or do the spirits of the older graves, does your energy live on? Is there anything you can do to show me your presence? Go on, tap the bell, somebody, please. Somebody walk past that device with the aerial sticking up and set it off. If you could. I take it Elsie and George are resting in peace. Unless you can do something to tell me you're here with me. Such a beautiful, peaceful place. I can imagine this place being totally the opposite in the winter time. So spirits, earlier on, I thought I saw a white shadow figure passing by the church. If it was a spirit, would you be able to come back and show yourself to me again? Would you be able to stand by the door of the church? Maybe if I come back towards that area. So spirits, I'm going to change location now. Feel free to come and follow me. If you have been trying to come through and communicate, you know, stick with me. Where I saw the shadow, white shadow figure, in front of me you see the bench. And in between the bench and that hedge, on the other side of the path, there's a gravestone there all by itself. Just about there, moving from left to right. A white shadow figure. Don't be afraid to come forward. Like I say, that's what I'm here for. 1904, 1900s. Come on, spirits, come and follow me over this way. am curious now at how old this church is. Very old. Well guys, I'm just going to go around for a minute or two with the thermal camera. And let's see if anything I can pick anything up at all. The spirits. I'm holding a device in my left hand. It's a camera that can pick up temperature changes. If you stand in front of it, it might not only pick up your image, but it might pick up a temperature drop or a temperature rise, depending on how you want to change that. Is it possible you could do that for me? If I did see a spirit, I just heard a shuffle in here. Is there a spirit here with me? Could you show yourself on this device that I'm carrying? Could have swore I heard a shuffle just behind me there. I do believe earlier I saw a white shadow figure walking down the path or gliding across the path through the grass area. Would you be able to show yourself on this device, please? I would appreciate it if you could. Let me see that you still have energy. Let me see that you can still make yourself known to me or maybe other people who pass by. Do you show yourself to people who pass by? I'm suspecting that these two graves are fairly recent. No headstone on this one. Like I said, don't be afraid of any devices that I carry or use. They're just tools to help me communicate or help you communicate with me. That's all. If I did see a spirit, I would appreciate it if you could come back and show yourself to me, please. Did you just come out of the church?
See, come on. Rhyme book of the. You to think that.
That didn't sound too friendly. Are any spirits here through this device I'm holding able to tell me my name? My name is Dave. Could you tell me my name? Could you say that name, please?
So you're investing in.
Oh, his part.
Bottom of his. I'm on. Relationship with a. After. Tell you the world.
So other
Change your straight.
spirits, if you're here with me, could you just say yes through this?
Get in.
Just say yes. If you, if you don't want to communicate, just say no. That sounded like a very evil, grunty no. Is there a dark spirit here with me? Is there somebody here that's not very friendly? If that's your voice, it doesn't sound very friendly, does it?
I think.
Now that same voice keeps coming through. Would you be able to tell me your name?
As children.
You see, that's children. There are children here, aren't there? Unfortunately. Can the children come through? Please? When I ask these questions, it's only a request. It's never a demand. I don't demand on anything. It's only if you're willing to, or if you're able to, that's all. But if you can come through, this
There is.
the spirit with a very dark voice, are you able to come and stand in front of me? In between me and the church, say. Well, I've not used that device in a while, mainly because I keep forgetting. But yeah, some interesting voices came through on that. So as the morning gets on its way, there's been a couple of dog walkers that have passed through the graveyard. So I've paused because I prefer to do these things when they're not there. I've put the bell back on top of this grave, just randomly that grave, no particular reason. The person who died, 1884, John Anderson. John, I mean no disrespect by putting that bell on your grave. Also your wife, Barbara. But if you could tap that bell, that would be brilliant to let me know that you're here with me, or any other spirits in this area. Also, if you talk through this device here, maybe give me a message. Have you got any words of wisdom for me? Could you tell me my name? Could you tell me your name? Could you let me know in one way or the other that you're here with me through this device? That sounded like you said angel of death. Is there a dark entity here with me? Are there dark spirits here in this graveyard? I didn't get that feeling when I first come here, but I'm kind of leaning towards that idea there is now. Is this graveyard haunted? And if it is, oh yeah. If it is haunted, who by? Did I see a spirit earlier on? Tell me your name. Is the church haunted? Can the children come through? The little girl called Ambrose, who's only 10 years old. Could you come forward and say hello? Come and stand next to me, Ambrose. Or What about Samuel, the 10-month-old? I wonder, are you still the same age? Are you a lot older now? Is there any way you could confirm that through this device? Would you be able to whistle? Can you whistle, please? So am I right in assuming there is a dark spirit here? Or did I get that wrong? Just good spirits, yeah? Could you say goodbye? I'm going to say goodbye. Bye bye. Do you want me to return another time? Interesting few little words and phrases that I come through there. I'll be interested to see what they say with the headphones on. Well guys, I wasn't gonna, but I'm putting the spirit talker back on because the curiosity is getting the better of me. I want to hear the name
Basement.
Samuel or Ambrose or any other unusual names that are on the graves, like Isaac here. I've got Francis. So spirit talker.
Sit and listen.
Okay, well I'm not going to sit because there's nowhere to sit. I'm listening. Are you going to talk to me? Let me hear your voice. This device here that I'm pointing at, come and talk into it. Tell me your name. Tell me how old you are. Any spirit that can tap the bell, once again, the bell that's never been set off. If any spirit can do that, I'll buy you a cookie. Buy you a coffee. I'll buy myself one. Either way, I'll just be pleased if you could tap that bell. One spirit, sometime in the future, if it's not today, will tap that bell. I'm convinced. So we've got Christine, Ethel, Jack, Joan, Eileen,
Cart.
a cart, like horse and cart. Come on, Samuel, come forward. Ambrose. Man, 10 years old, 10 months old. I hate seeing children's graves. Well, all graves, if you know what I mean, but if you live to the ripe old age, I mean, that's one thing, but didn't even get a start in life. Oh, there's another.
Be careful what you wish for.
Well, I'm wishing to see a spirit, full manifestation.
I'm always here.
I wonder if this is the grave of the dad or the granddad, maybe, because there's another Samuel here who died 80 years old. And I assume his wife Mary, who died 70 years old. Are you the parents of the two little children here? Or are you the grandparents? Could you say your
We
name?
don't like investigators.
You don't like investigators? Well, how about I put it a different way and I say I come here just to document things, but I come here as a friend. Yes, it's investigating, but you could look at it on a different side of things, and I'm only documenting in the hope,
Freedom.
in the anticipation of capturing anything visual or sounds on camera. It's only so I can show the rest of the world, that's all, the proof that the people who passed over live on in a different world, different dimension, heaven, whatever you want to call it. And I mean no disrespect by coming here. I don't mean to
Good
disturb you.
evening.
Well, I'd like to say good evening, but it's good morning.
Fall.
No, I don't wish to fall, especially down that steep bank. Did somebody fall here in the past? Did you have an accident? Is that how you passed on? Somebody have an accident, eh? Wasn't the children by any chance, was it? Not knowing what they were walking into or running into. Oh, sweet smell of perfume. Or is it flowers? Now, I would have got the flowers if it was earlier. It just come and gone. Is there a spirit of a female here with me? Somebody wearing perfume? Was that the spirit that I saw earlier? The white shadow figure?
It disguises itself.
As what? An animal, maybe? Well, no one's going to tap that bell, are they? Not today. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that investigation. Going to bring this video to an end now. Absolutely gorgeous day. I'm going to go back, get this footage onto the laptop and go over it and have a coffee, because I'm in need of a coffee. So thank you guys for watching this video. I do appreciate everyone that does that. And please give the video a like. It always helps, as I say, with the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel, please. Especially if you're new and you're just passing by. And don't forget, hit the post notification bell and you'll get an alert of all videos that I upload. So with that, I want to say thank you guys. Stay safe until the next time. I'll see you all guys on the next video. Bye for now.